Do we have something special today? Somewhat, right? Hello, hello. Yeah, we're gonna play on the PS2 today. As you can see, I have gotten everything ready. It took a bit of time to find my cables. And good evening, player. Hope you're doing good. Good to see you. Yeah, it took a bit of time to find the cables for this, to plug in the SCART into the HDMI adapter, but yeah, we got it working. We're not gonna play off the CD though, because I have a free MacBook card and an old hard drive into the PS2. Wireless controller, yeah, alright. No, but like, I thought I had two cables, because, you know, you get one with the PS3 as well, so I thought I had one that I had with the PS2 and then one that I had with the PS3 when I got it, but turns out I only found one, so I had to take the one that was plugged into the TV, so yeah. But we got it working, and I'm gonna show you the free MacBook thing. I'm just gonna get my cookie. Hmm. Hmm. Some good cookies. That's the most important. But yeah, I washed my car clean today. Show cookies. Look. Beautiful. But yeah, today I washed my car clean with my brother-in-law. Right? He came over with like some stuff to clean it up. And then we brought it to the car wash where they have the pressure washers. And it has never been so clean. It is so good to see. My poor old Twingo. It is shining because I've been driving it a lot recently, and it was absolutely disgusting from the distance drives and stuff. So I was like, you know what, my little Twingo, you have earned a full clean, and it is absolutely shining. It is beautiful. I even showed one of my friends because last time they saw my car, it was like still disgusting. So I was like, look, but yeah. And then, yeah, turns out it's not gray, right? It turns out it's not gray. There was literally like a layer of dust on it. And so, yeah, 50 Shades of Grey. And so then I came home and I was like, you know what? I actually want to play some Need for Speed tonight, and not just any Need for Speed. I want to play Most Wanted, and I want to play it on the PS2. So that's what we're gonna do. I also ordered the original PC DVD version of the game to have an actual version on PC, an actual physical copy, which is like hard to find, and you cannot have it anyway on digital stores if you don't crack it, right? Because the only way to have the game digitally is to crack it, unfortunately. So yeah, I wanted my own physical copy of it, but it's not arrived yet, and I'm gonna stop stalling. Boom. Oh wait, boom. There you go. Now I know it's in French, but we can put the game in English. Trust me, bro. And what I'm gonna use is that I ripped my game onto a hard drive that I then put into the PS2, because you have an adapter to use the hard drive in the PS2, which I think was only used in like one Final Fantasy game back in the day. That was literally the only use you had out of this, and for the Ethernet adapter included with it, I think, something like that. But it wasn't very useful, right? Because you mostly played off the CD. For like 99% of the game, that high quality, and alright, perfect. I know how beautiful it is. And then, right, this is a free MacBoot card, which you put into the second slot of your PS2. restart it, and boom. There you go. And now you have a bunch of things, and my controller does not work anymore. That's unfortunate. Let me see that. Okay, it's already broken. Hello. Ah. It's gonna work, trust me, bro. Maybe I just need to like restart it once. This is the true old school. No signal, a beautiful. Well, I guess the stream was short, but effective. Was it not? What do you think? Hmm? It's been a while since the PS2 ran. Either way, so. Okay. And now if I put this in, does the... Okay, now the controller works. Then you restart. Okay, now my controller works. Okay, beautiful. And then you have this, and you can therefore play your PS2 games without having to wear out both the lens. Only took 10 reboots. Normally, it's the first time it's doing this. Normally, it works in like one boot. You just have to keep the card in and reboot it. But since my like battery clock is dead inside the PS2, all my saves, like the time is stuck at January 1st, 2000, and whenever I now restart, like start it after letting it not run for a few minutes or a few seconds even, it goes back to the factory reset, right? So you get the setup menu again, so you need to launch it without the FreeMac boot. Then once you get to the menu, restart it, put the card in, and restart it again, and it works. But if you have a functioning battery clock, you just keep the card in, and it runs every time, obviously. And this is 640 by 480, by the way, which I know is amazing. We also can play some Gran Turismo, right? We get some Killzone, which is great. This doesn't work, it's Splinter Cell. San Andreas, and all of those games were like are mine, right? Because with the disc burn thingy, you can just like buy your games, you can then burn them, put them on the hard drive, and it's readable because I want the physical copies of my games. I don't want to just download some ROM that you find somewhere. I want to burn my own copy and put it on my own hard drive. That's how it works. Can you replace the BIOS battery in it? Yeah, probably, but can't be bothered, to be honest. I don't mind all my saves being marked on January 1st, 2000, obviously, but maybe one day. The thing is, it's at the bottom of the console, so you have to take apart the entire console, which I've only done once, and yeah, can't be bothered. But there you go, boom. Let me just get my light on. And hello, Metal, welcome in. Hope you well. Remember selling PS2 when it was selling, yeah, killing it, and alright. Yeah, a bit of a retro night. Hope you're doing good. Go. I got the lights. English, yes, yes. But yeah, welcome, welcome. My controller does not work anymore. What the fuck? Okay, now it works. Okay, nice. But yeah, I don't even know where I am in the story with this. I only played it for a bit.
Hi, I'm Josie Marin, and I play Mia in Need for
But
Speed Most Wanted.
how retro is
Make sure
this?
you do all your
Let me
racing in the
also
game. On the streets, Drive safely and responsibly.
Line.
Wear your seatbelt.
This. Boom. Shouldn't change too much. There you go. I think we're gonna go into the challenge series and see what we can do. There's some funny stuff. I did get scammed with my PS2 version though, because like I bought it from used things, like chain of official shops and stuff that resell old games, but they also got scammed because the person, like basically I bought the black edition of the game, which is the rarest, and the person selling them the game did not give them the game CD. They only gave them the bonus CD that you have with the black edition, right? And so then when they sold it to me, I didn't have the game CD, so I had to order the second one, which is the normal edition, but yeah, smaller. I only have the black edition box, but not the CD because of this. Because they got scammed and then I got scammed. But you know, that's classic moronic, stupid behavior from people, because like if you're gonna give away a game, sell it. Why do you only keep the CD? Like what? You made at the very most $10 from it. You gave away the box, the notice, the bonus DVD, the everything. Paying the scam for what, yeah, but like I don't know, like for $10 I would just keep everything, right? But I guess not everyone follows this train of thought. And why I'm in this. Oh, I can actually do this. I don't think so, player. It's very rare that, you know, I want to believe in that, but people are not that stupid most of the time. Most of the time, right? When something like this happens, it is voluntary, right? But like he got probably $10 for it, 15 at best, and just gave away his old box and DVD and stuff, which I don't mind, by the way. Like the box is nice. I got the bonus DVD, I got the manual, the notice and stuff, right? So it's still worth something, but yeah. And I got the normal game, which I don't mind, because we only had a few bonuses of it, but like it's just, you know, no one got anything out of it in this. The person selling it thought they were doing something smart, and it turns out they didn't. I have my controller randomly disconnected. That's gonna be interesting, I think. Alright. We could have had 4K with a texture pack to make it look even better, but we have this instead. You can thank me so much later. At least this time it's not Twitch with its cheapskate 8000 bitrate making the quality disgusting. It's actually the fact that it runs at 480p, right? And I hope my controller is not dying on me. That would be sad. Otherwise I have an adapter to use the PS3 controller on this, but I'd rather not. But yeah. To be fair though, this game shines on a CRT TV, right? Whenever I play it, not on stream, I play the PS2 on a CRT actual TV. Because for example, the motion blur on this is not meant to be this strong, because CRT TVs don't have any motion blur in the first place, right? They don't have pixel response time, so motion blur is not supposed to be this strong. So that's, you know, something that you would see differently on a CRT. The image being natively 480p on the CRT also makes it look better, right? It's many things at once. But like, yeah. Like, you know, the reason why PS3 era games, for example, and PS2 era games look so bad today is because we don't play them on their supported hardware, on the hardware it was made for, right? This needs to be played on a CRT TV to not be disgusting. Or like the 720p that, for example, the PS3 and 360 output, the reason it looks so bad today is because we play it on 4K TVs with poor scaling, so it's like 6 or 7 times the pixel density on a 4K panel. So 720p is gonna look very squished. It's many things at once. Right, that's why it's always nice for all games to keep the original hardware with it. Right, and if you play your PS3 on a 720p TV like it was meant to be, or like even on a 1080p TV from back in the day, it's already gonna look a lot better. Still not 4K, but you know, it's gonna look how it's meant to be. And we have okay. That was something there. But yeah, I would heavily encourage doing the tests yourself if you still have some old hardware with it and it don't struggle to solve well. I hope the sound is loud enough as well. Hope you're having a good day, Nostro. Nice driving, good one, bro. Okay, that's the. I don't even know the button layouts. Like compared to the GameCube and the 360, which is the PC, like yeah, the versions I've played the most. The button layout on the PS2 version is not good. Pixel race, yeah, alright. Yeah. But that's because we are playing on the original hardware. Like I said, the way it's meant to be. We can even play some GTA if you want. Right, so we play some on this. Which is still the best version to play it. Right, like the PC version of San Andreas wasn't very good. It was also missing some cheat codes, I think. Like I think for example there's a cheat code in San Andreas where you can use cars on waters, and that code is not present in the PC version, but it is on PS2. I don't know about the Xbox version though, but yeah. And the overall art style as well, looking PS2. So many things. So many reasons to get a PS2. Get one before it actually starts going up in price. I'm just saying. Especially the original models that can have the hard drive and the free MacBoot, right? Because I don't know if you could run free MacBoot on a Slim, but even if you could run the games off of a new USB stick, it's USB 1.1 on the PS2, so it's so slow that it's gonna be worse than the disc, pretty much. And oof. Easy. Oh, yes. We got the car. Let's go. Is it me or I feel like my camera is actually facing me more than it was before? It was maybe a bit more. I don't know. Or is it? Let's watch the cutscene just. Look at the cutscene. this was cool 20 years ago, and holy shit, has it actually... Wait, I'm actually realizing it, saying it now, but it has been almost 20 years since this game was released. Think about it for a second. And this was an Xbox 360 launch title initially. Taking too long. Yeah, easy. And hello Dot. Would go well. If you need a special TV for a console, okay, but where do we put all those TV? I have a very small one actually. And I have two big ones. The big one is like a 60x9 CRT, which is actually quite rare, which I pull out for like for example, if you want to play the 360 on it, or the Wii as well. The Wii is great for it, but for all games like this, look, it's literally sitting above the 4K one. Look how it's set up. The small one, right? So you have a small one like this, it fits everywhere and you can plug in your stuff and it still looks great. It looks especially good since it's 480p on the smaller screen. But yeah, and you can find these very cheap. Get them before they start costing $200 for the base models. You have been warned. Same for the PS3 and 360 and original Xbox and PS2 stuff. Get it before it starts getting extremely expensive, right? Like, it's not even... is this an investment? Yes, absolutely. You should get old things before they become so old that they start being sold as vintage, right? For example, if you look at Japanese cars, in 2018, a 1999 Nissan Skyline, you know, R34, the GTR version cost about 50,000 at the cheapest, and now it's 200,000, right? Do you see what I mean? It's yeah, CRT TVs that were like 720p CRT TVs used to go for nothing some years ago, or like nothing, not much compared to now. Now it's extremely expensive. They go for like, you know, 1,000, 2,000 for the best models, especially the best CRT monitors. Playing old games and save a fortune and save space. Yeah, you could do that as well, but you know, if that's not your thing, then that's not your thing. Unfortunately, it is my thing, and I have not spent a fortune on this because I've kept most of my stuff. This TV, the one that I've shown, the small one, I have had since I was like 8 or 9 years old, right? So don't necessarily buy it if you already have it. Only have a PS2 modded, so only missing the old TV. Yeah, exactly. And the old TV you can still find fairly cheap. You don't need, for a PS2, you don't need a 16x9 big ass CRT TV, because it's good on a small CRT. Just a few years. Yeah, just a few years. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I'm barely able to be on Twitch right now, right? Yeah. I am that young. But no, but like seriously, just, you know, it's something you should probably think about every once in a while. Right? This is why I'm buying old games on DVD versions before they become too rare, right? I don't want to be paying $200 for something that I've wanted for 5 years. 5 years from now, when I can get it now and save myself some money and still get what I want, right? I don't know. I feel like it makes sense, right? Yeah, well, obviously, depending on what it is, right? Right, you have a lot of people asking for, you know, some old Japanese cars, but you don't have a lot of people asking for like old French cars, for example. That's a much smaller market, so it's not as expensive as it used to be, depending on the models. But yeah, there needs to be a demand for the prices to drop. People need to be buying them. It's all relative. But the PS2 is gonna start going up. PS3 and 360 are starting to go up, I think. The thing is, the good thing about the PS2 though is that there was so many that was sold, like that there are so many to be sold still used that it's not that expensive, right? Because everyone had one back in the day. The GameCube is gonna get more expensive. The 360, the original one, having a first gen 360 that's not having the ring of death, I think is like something that's gonna become more and more rare. You think you don't need it? Yeah. But that's why it's important to keep your stuff. At least if you want to keep using it, of course. But you can also keep it and sell it 10 years from now and make more money on it. And it doesn't look that bad on the stream playback on OBS. But the question is it that bad? Let me look on the stream actually, because let me look on my own stream. Let me full screen that. Trying not to look at myself because, you know, when I was editing the Broken Sword run, I was dying inside from having to watch and listen to myself. I'm one of those people. Okay, actually no, it's not. Okay, it's not that bad. I'm through it now. Yeah, Digimon is gonna be pretty rare as well. I'm pretty sure we'll have some demand for that. Evade the police pursuit after at least 1 minute. I'm not sure I want to get into the pursuits until it actually gets interesting when it comes to what car we have. But yeah. But like, you know, the one thing I would recommend if you're getting a PS2 is to have a fat model, right? Because that's the ones you can get the hard drives in. Like I said, I don't know if you can still use Freemac boot on the Slim, but running the games of the USB stick is not ideal because it's USB 1.1, so it's slower than the disc. And the thing is also with the PS2, like the reason why it's also important to get the hard drive and the Freemac boot thing is that the lenses in the PS2, especially the earlier models, were extremely weak, and they tend to give out after sometimes if they don't already have. Mine is not dead, but it's not in its prime as well, right? So not only those running games from the hard drive allows me to preserve my discs and not risk damaging them some more, but also it also preserves my lens on the PS2. So.
10-7 from the annex. I should be there shortly, unless someone's close.
Always become the slime. What is the slime work? Actual slime? I did not know Digimon was like that.
I'm going through with that reported driver. He's trying to lose me. Stand by. Suspect heading north
Also,
on Highway
I don't even
99.
know if the frame rate is capped on this.
1085. I say again, 1085. Driver's managing to stay ahead of me.
Copy that, Sierra 22.
I don't know if they have frame
Units have
caps.
detailed and are
I don't think the 360 version has the cap. but I'm not sure about the PS2. Because like the weird thing when you play the 360 version of this is that you can feel the frame rate fluctuating. Sometimes it will at least up in the 40s, 50s. But then when it's back to the 30s, you can feel it big time. Oh, I see. Kinda sounds like Spore, like that in a way. I don't know, just the quick description of it. And the time it took to save. I remember the GameCube was even longer than that to save it, at least took 10 to 20 seconds to save on the memory card. That was not Nintendo's brightest, moment. The save times. And one thing as well, the engine sounds in this game was so good. They were usually the same from like Underground 2. I'm not sure about the first Underground. Then Carbon, they kept them for so long. Recycled them for some of the close-fit sounds. You want to get when you something when front when leveling up.
Rosewood District, a street racer has just been reported southbound through the Petersburg interchange.
Yeah,
Requesting you to
yeah, I got my boots. I get the discs, rip them on the hard drive that I put in the PS2, and I got my boot. That way, preserve my discs and my lens on the PS2. Like especially on these old consoles, right? A scratch disc means you have to get another version of it, another copy of it, but when the copy is already hard enough to find, and not only that, but it's also just smoother on the hard drive because the loading times are a bit faster. And the saving as well, I think, I'm not sure, but yeah, and they look quite well. I used to save. I got the free MacBook card on the second slot of my PS2, and then my memory card on the first slot. So it's the same as if I didn't have free MacBook. It's the same card that I've had since I've had this PS2. So I'm able to play the games from the hard drive with my own saves. Is the sound not maxed out by the way? What the fuck? There you go. Gimme more music, please. But I hope you're having a good day, quiet. Okay, this guy just decided to unalive himself. Just one. It's not. It's a normal one, right? It's not a very big one. It's like just 16 megabytes, I think. It's not 8. But I've always just deleted some saves from games that I didn't play whenever I wanted to make room for a new game. Here it was, and it's going better now. Playing some classic PS2 title that you may have heard of at some point, It's not that recent, but it's good enough. Yeah. We're just doing the challenge series on Most Wanted. I'm trying to build up to the interesting parts of the challenge series. But yeah, I'm explaining the whole like running games from the hard drive on the PS2 and stuff. Oh! An interesting car, finally. And yeah, the frame rate is definitely uncapped. It's all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. Well, now, if I were to have another game and you didn't have the room, I would for sure get another one because I don't want to erase my saves anymore. Right? But the saves I erased, I just didn't really care for, so I really need it.
Attention all units. A code 6 party was just reported heading south on Chase Road. I need units to clear and head up.
You get any more details?
Suspect vehicle is a silver Porsche.
There's no way that lady just said Porsche. Who the fuck says Porsche? Is there an A at the end of the word? I don't think so. Porsche. Thank you. Holy moly. GG go next, this guy decided to give up. Apparently.
Another copy, go ahead.
Like if you say Porsche, I'm sorry, we cannot get along. Like Sha is literally a kitty
10-4, Bravo 2-1.
in French.
Detailing units now.
So you know. It's like two words in one. All over. I forgot how rough we used to have it as OG gamers. Fortunately, I know this game better than myself, right? It literally was my first game ever. Like, ever. No video games before this one. Like, I think I literally know the map better than my own town. At this point. Yeah, alright. And that's why I wanted to play it on the PS2 tonight, right? Like I said earlier, we could have gotten just getting the PC version, like playing at 4K with a texture pack, but no. We're doing it rough tonight. We're getting the OG version. Uphotel Beatles. What? Uphotel Beatles. Yeah. Okay. Like, this was my first game and I played it so much. I think the total playtime I have on it exceeds even Arkham City, which is something. And I'm gonna get any other way, right? Porsche, yes, Porsche. And yeah, the soundtrack as well. If you listen to the soundtrack of the modern Need for Speed games and the ones from back in the day, like, holy moly. The difference. Yeah. And even though this game has one of the best soundtracks ever in any game, I think that Need for Speed Undercover actually, you know, takes the crown on that. One thing Undercover did right was the soundtrack.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Or was, because now I switched to the post sound music. Decadence, I think. If my soundtrack is right. Yeah. It's something I even still add on my like. Yeah, I did add it on my stream playlist. And one detail, by the way, that if you played this game, you most likely know this, but you know, the rear of the cop cars are so much lighter than the front of their car. Obviously, because the engine is up front, so you know, small detail like this. And I'm already gonna have to do that. It seems. There we go. Much better. And now I think with the car we have, we can actually get into the pursuits and get to the fun stuff.
Patrol members be advised. We have code 6 driver aggressively evading custody. Units requested clear non-essential calls. Head up code 2. Vehicle is a red Corvette.
We're gonna bring it in now.
Yeah.
Try and take him with a 10
Oula, oula.
before this thing gets out of hand.
Also, can we not lose the cops yet, please?
Trying to catch you up. I got him. We're code 3.
Thank you. Ouch. That's the problem when you have two pixels on the screen. Battling for the same space.
Units right now.
Can see shit in front of you. And you still have the cooldown music going. Interesting bug.
We just spotted him here. We're moving in.
What's up? Give me your block, please. What's the Okay, that's nice. I noticed this too.
To Delta 14. Please
Okay,
update.
that's a real
Supervisor
view.
monitoring and
Yeah,
requesting
I don't know the
support.
button layout of this piece. I played the game version initially.
1033, I'm declaring 1033. Get more units on this.
Roger, Sierra 3.
Are we really gonna lose them like this? Where is the rubber band? I remember.
We're trying to catch you up. Anybody here?
Okay, I guess we are losing them.
I lost him.
Come on,
Minimal delay. Let's get you started.
there you go. In what world do we have to wait for the cops?
Your cover is still clearing. I will check on the channels, but it looks like they're just a few minutes away.
And now the backup is going to take its good time. The loop you can go around on the map, this one, is the one you want to stay on whenever you want to make a pursuit last, or whenever you want to make sure that you don't lose the cops. Right. It's a simple loop going around the highway, assuming they don't do something stupid like this and you accidentally kill them. That's the way to do it. Because we need to get 2 red blocks. That's the challenge of this. You can see on the top right corner the milestones and the bounty. And below you have the little car with the block in front of it. And I'm just waiting for backup. Hopefully this guy doesn't die on me. Sometimes though, when you get lucky, are unlucky depending on whether or not you actually want to use the cops. It will just spot the car around you or in front of you. So you can resume the pursuit. Which fortunately in this one actually is not as obvious as it is in Carbon. Because in Carbon you can be in a hideout and you can stay hidden without having been noticed by anything or anyone. And it will literally spawn a cop car going into the hideout with you when you're supposed to be hidden. Right? And sometimes when you are in the hideout you cannot be seen. Although even though the cop car might be in front of you, it cannot detect you, right? So you are still in cooldown. And it will literally ram into you until it pulls you out of the hitbox of the hideout. If that makes any sense. If you know what I mean, you know. But yeah. That's old school AI for you. Oh, there we go. One wood block. Boom. A very efficient road block, by the way. Was the road block? We just passed it on the left. Right? Yeah, well, you know, it was on one side of the road, but it was on the wrong side of the road. Right? So unlucky. I don't know if we're gonna get the second one. If I lose to level 2 cops,
Detailing units now.
I am dishonored forever. It will be humiliating. Maybe I should actually take the safe way. Because when you take the road the wrong way around, on the other side, you always have a chance of having a truck coming out of the corner where you can see it and stopping you clean. And if the cops are behind you, GG, go next. Right. You're not making it out of that one. We're gonna get the second block. Come on. Would have been nice to start with the level 3 for this. Because they are much more likely to get the roadblocks.
Bravo 3-2. Request an update on your situation.
Struggling to stay with him.
Love supply trucks, yeah. Well, you know, something like this, like we just passed, coming at you the wrong way, even though you are the one driving the wrong way, right? On the wrong side of the road, but you know, with the cops behind you, you're not making it out of that one. I'm just saying, you know, don't try it. Well, yeah, but at this point it's the life insurance, right? Boom, there you go. Lovely. And there is a hideout down there. Can we get? I even remember the shape of the hideouts. That's how much I play this.
Vehicle was last seen heading south.
Yeah, like what made me want to play this today was usually that I washed my car after so long.
Drivers are advised to reference their screens for GPS position.
And I was like, you know what? I want to play some Speed. That's literally it. But yeah, let me tell you, my 60 HP Twingo has never been cleaner than this. One layer of dirt completely removed. Well, yeah, I guess, but even if it rains, it's not going to do much, but it's just going to leave some traces at worst. Although it could finish off washing off some stuff off of it, I guess. about how brutal the vibrations were on these controllers. Now it's all about dual sense, adaptative triggers, dual relativity, vibrations of the triggers, right? Reactive and hardening triggers. Back in the day, you had one controller that went brrr, and it worked. You know, controller go brrr, and that's all you had, and it was fine.
I'm nearby that location. I'll take that call for you.
Yeah. And they didn't care how numb your hands would get. You know? If you were driving on grass like this the whole time, the controller was going to vibrate the whole time. When you fuck up in this game, it has legit consequences on your hands. Well, I was close. I almost stopped right there. Yeah. That's a problem. It was also a problem with the DualShock controllers, the DualShock 3. Like the 6-axis non-vibrating controller of the PS3 is actually working fine. The battery lasts with no issues. But all of my DualShock controllers have had issues and the battery has died. I'm guessing because of the vibration just pumping too much power, maybe. Or maybe another G-Fold, but yeah, all of my DualShock 3 controllers have had the battery die. Ouch, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. And I thought we would get level 3 at this point, right? Actual level 3s for the cops and stuff, because if we need to get another thing like roadblocks, it's gonna be complicated. The connection from the inside. Yeah, on the 360, but on the 360 controller you can remove the battery easily, right? On the PS3 you have to take it apart the whole time, and sometimes the PS3 controllers come with busted screw heads. So you cannot take it apart anyway without breaking it in half. And you cannot change and fix the battery. So that's a problem. Right, on the 360 you just... Right? Just that. You can change the battery. That's why I always preferred... Like another aspect of the Xbox controllers that I prefer. You can change the battery if it dies. On a PS3, PS4 controller you cannot. It is not an option. Take a minimum of, we need to take a minimum of 5 police cars. Oh. Actual criminals.
Attention all units, attention all units. We have a code 6 party failing to stop for police. Supervisor requesting units on non-priority calls. Switch over to TAC 2 and monitor the change.
Ouch.
Suspect is in a Mitsubishi.
What the fuck? GG go next. Okay, that's 2. Wasn't that 3 though? Yeah. Three. Oh, nice. Nice one. Nice reflexes, bro.
Delta 21. Please update situation.
Ouch. That's not nice. I'm actually fucked. No, I'm not getting out of the car. How do we go? Much faster this time around. Yeah. Right on. But like especially when it's aftermarket batteries, not Microsoft ones, you don't have those issues. The only issue with the Microsoft batteries, the official ones for the 360, is that they tend to die, and you have to do some sorcery on them to revive them. So you can't really, use them definitely. I have like 3 of the official charging batteries for the 360 controllers. None of them work. Literally, none of them are working. Because the battery just died at some point and it won't charge. Which is a very common issue with this. Something that they fixed with the Xbox One as well.
Code 6 here is out of visual range. I'm moving in. He's right in front of me. I'm back on top of him. Disregard my last.
Okay, they literally sent themselves
Remaining units be
into
advised
the
vehicle went BCB.
Dispatch, code 6, party located. Reinitiating pursuit.
lovely.
1033, cancel routine cover. Cancel cover. It's not working. I need code 3 help now.
Fuck.
I got him. Get everybody over here.
No, you don't get him now. No, you don't. I don't think so.
Repeat, 1033, I'm on my own. I need some more cover.
I didn't. Did not even hit it. What is this? I can wait until we get into the faster cars. There we go. He's not even dead. It's fine. It's okay.
Suspect causing massive property damage. Advise we fall back. Calm him down.
He's okay.
Suspect lost. Repeat, suspect lost. Get units ahead to canvass the area.
Units in the area be advised. The code 6 suspect was last seen heading
Right
northbound
out.
through Dunwick Village. Call is still code 6. Switch over to tab 2 for
Mm,
progress
it's
setup.
spotted.
Members are advised to reference their screens for GPS position.
Beautiful.
Charlie 2-4, closing in from the southeast of code 6. Quiet request.
Beautiful, beautiful. And we're all saving time. It's not even as bad as the GameCube, like I've said. It took a solid amount of seconds whenever you were saving on the GameCube. Please be a good, decent car. Come on. I believe. Okay, fuck me. Well, actually it's good, but the handling on these, like on the Supra in this game, has always been a bit muddy, right? You know, it wasn't as fast and grippy as it could have been. Because it always kind of was okay, but not as iconic. Which I guess back in the day it wasn't really as iconic as it is now.
Also, district be advised, a suspect wanted in connection with assault PO has just been reported westbound on Route 55. I need units to clear and head up.
Got any other info?
Yeah, we're gonna get the level 3 this time. Top 10 questions, Sans cannot answer. Oh, never mind, actually. We're still on hit 2. What is this? This baby stuff. Ouch. I meant to do that. Right? If you hit a car like this at the right angle, you don't have to slow down. Right? For the turn, it's actually faster, trust me, bro. And did this guy just turn around? I don't know if you were watching the minimap. He literally just turned around. There's one. There's two. What happened there? Oops. Oopsie doopsie. This part is always a bit really interesting. If you scrape the entire wall on this, you literally just lose more speed and time than if you hadn't taken the shortcut. Been there, done that.
Bravo 2-4. Advise on your situation.
Like if you're looking for small tips for this game, I'm your man. Beautiful. My hands are literally numb from the controller just vibrating like this without the whenever you hit something, whenever you touch the grass in any way, shape or form, controller go brr. Okay, now we actually get the spikes. So we're gonna go straight from hit 2 to hit 4. Because the spikes only start with hit 4, so... What? I'm confused. Are we still on level 2 though? I mean, you know, I don't mind hit 4 as long as the car's fast enough. Because at least when it's your own, you get to prepare or over-prepare for it.
Vehicle is a blue Subaru.
I checked that disturbance call and the complainant was gone. I'm clear that call. We'll check your 911 report.
Also reminds me, by the way, earlier when I was out, like when we brought my car to actually wash it, I also saw like 2 cop cars just fucking blasting by with the sirens on, so made me think of playing this even more. Like on a Sunday like this, who's causing trouble? Not me, right? Obviously. But that made me think of playing this even more. Okay, that's what not to do on this. You have a right angle to hit, to not hit the full roof on that jump. And reduce your speed back down to like 50. I did not do it. with taking that shortcut. Because guess what? It's not actually a shortcut. At least not like this. Okay, there we go.
I'm on that speeding.
I was kind of vibing with the music though.
He's running for me, code 3.
You just have to change. Although I'm pretty sure in this game at least you can turn the pursuit music off. But at this point it's so iconic. I don't think we'll do that now at least.
I lost my code 6. He's in the area, so let's stay alert. Yep, he's back inside. I'm on code 3.
So did they just put a roadblock in the shortcut? What? Hello? There you go. Beautiful. Saving times. If you want to take a sip, do the sip technique whenever it saves. Okay, so we actually don't have to do this. We can move on instantly. We've been doing a lot of time trials, but you know, I want to get to the good cars. Interesting. Okay, that's... What is that? What is that? You know, some cars. Like this is probably the one of the only cars in this game where already back in the day I was wondering why did they put it in there? Like it's not a starter car, right? It's a car that you have very later in the game. But then it's not really good enough to be a later game car. Ouch. And I think that might actually be one of the most or least played cars of the whole game. I'm just saying. It's kind of weird that we have a spike challenge when most are still in hit 2. Only for tonight. Oh, volume. I don't know either, but that sounds really the way. I hope you have some gonna have some roasted sausages with some mashed potatoes or some, no, not some pasta. I've been eating a lot of pasta recently, not some pasta but mashed potatoes or fries maybe.
I lost a visual here, hold on. No, we got him.
Let's try GG go next. I can barely hear the engine of the car, by the way. What? Yeah, 2005 physics. Let's go. Easy, not even scared. Thank you. Been practicing that one for some time. You know? Beautiful. Take the sip. And there we go. On that one. Okay. I'm actually not sure if you can finish everything just with the tool booth challenges. That's what I'm talking about. That's more like it. That's more like what we want to see. And drive. How beautiful is that? I actually think like the game might look better for you than it does for me. Because for me like it's 480p splattered on a 4K screen. So through Twitch, you know, at 1080p is a bit better at least. I actually think the with the capture card is 1080, like 480p scaled up 1080p with the converter, then hard scale to 1080p with the capture card. Or 1080p output, right? And then that 1080p is being splattered on my 4K screen. That's a lot of steps. I took easily 20 to 30 minutes setting this up. Also that I didn't find my cables, but it is what it is. Also this corner or this way around, extremely dangerous. If a truck comes along, if you're NVIDIA card, you could upscale it. No, because it's through my capture card. And NVIDIA does not upscale something that's not from NVIDIA. Right, and AMD can also upscale. Like it's, if you think about the GPU scaling on the image, it's something that both have. But you, even with either NVIDIA or AMD, I don't think you can upscale an image that's not from the graphics card. At least I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, but like an actual video or something that could be coming out of a capture card. I think it might be only actual videos. Okay, it was on YouTube. Okay, that's pretty good though. And usually when NVIDIA comes up with something like this, you can bet that a year later AMD is going to come up with the same thing with open source. Always how it is. Yeah. Another game. I'm not sure because this is like, you know, it's not already rendered, right? But you know, that's always how it's been. NVIDIA comes up with something, AMD releases the same but open source. So we might see the same thing either way. Oh. Okay, at least we need at the very least 7 minutes of this. 7 minutes of pursuit. Can we handle it? Stay tuned to find out.
Suspect attempting to evade police. Driver has aggressively engaged members to avoid custody.
Ouch.
Driving a yellow Lamborghini.
Okay, I'm gonna need the endurance loop. I know where to go. I kid you not, I know this map better than I know any other place ever. Let's go for pursuit first. Yeah. You know, I would like to see a Twingo RS in a Need for Speed game at one point. Like a Twingo RS is literally 140 horsepower, but in a car that's like 900 kilos. So it's extremely fun to drive. Regardless. At least I think so. Right. A tiny car, 900 kilos, 120 horsepower. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, like if I didn't want for my next car a car that can last me 10 years and that is comfortable and you know, and really made for, you know, like the road and the highway and stuff, I would get the RS version of the Twingo I have right now. But you know, it's not gonna be too suitable for example, to go and see my family on the highway. You know, that's what, like I said, when I change cars, I'm gonna keep my Twingo for the small trips and stuff. And whenever, for example, I go up to Paris to see my family, I'll take the big one. Don't tell me I'm already losing them. Nice roadblock, by the way. GG, go next. Is that Lambo stop because it's a bit handles well, but it's a bit wonky left and right. Right. Come on, keep up, big boy. I know you can do it. I believe. I believe you can fly. Oh, the wrong one. That's gonna cost you the reinforcements, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, he took the wrong way again. Oh. The thing is, if he doesn't find me, we're gonna waste 3 minutes and more.
Eastbound through the stadium interchange. Supervisor indicates he wants a quadrant set up east of the suspect. Consider call still code 6.
Where you at? Come on. The only game in existence where you actually wait for the cops. I'm just saying. That's the thing. Do not stop. You are going to damage yourself beyond repairs. Follow me. Come on. Follow me and you'll be fine. Over here. You come here. Perfect. Good job. I'm proud of you. Now don't hit the cars. I said don't hit the cars. That one is kind of my bad. There you go. And now this funny one locked himself out of the reinforcements for the next minute and 10 seconds. I forgot about the rhino, by the way. Everything is okay. Trust me, bro. Are you following me? Nice dodge. Looks like we are actually training cops today. Are we not? It's good practice for them. Okay. Don't hit the engine. Just the heaviest part of the car. I like the fact that he's still talking like I got him. Ouch. Stop that. 10 seconds and we get reinforcements. Ouch. He dead. Yeah, nice. Okay. There we go. Now we get reinforcements. And we can get the 7 minutes. Also, my game is dropping frames. I don't know where that's coming from. Hello? Where is my frames, please? Asking for a friend. Uh-oh. He's okay. He's okay. I got it. Just hold on to your seatbelt. I can drive. Trust me, bro. Not like this guy that you just saw. Tighten your seatbelts or your harnesses at this point.
I lost a visual here. Hold on. Okay, I got a visual here. Code 3.
And I'm pretty sure I can go through and start planning for my grand escape. By the way,
We have to get this thing stopped. He's running a block. I can't get in there.
if you don't know how to lose the cops in this game, by the way, just take as many turns as you possibly can. Just saying. Works. And try and lose them in a way that leaves you some room to find hideouts. Like this one, just stay close to hideouts
Southbound on State Street.
and try and lose them that way. And there you go.
Showed a tab 2 for quadrant setup.
Ooh.
Members are advised to reference their screens for GPS position.
Beautiful.
Dispatch, this is 2 Echo 12.
8
Let's get
minutes.
them units to reference.
Lovely. Like this might be the hardest version to play for me. Because the button layout on the GameCube version is actually a bit more convenient, right? Because you actually accelerate with the trigger. On this one, you just press X and square to, you know, like accelerate and brake. So it's not the most accurate. And what do we get with that? Please be a good car. Please be a good one. Please borrow. Yes. Yes. Let's go. I hope I didn't squish the image too much, by the way, because I'm looking at it on the playback. Because OBS doesn't do 4x3, 16:9, you have to manually frame the image yourself. Otherwise it would have been stretched 4x3 on the screen, which would have been nice. It's fine, but
Attention all units.
I don't know how it does if you watch, for example, on your screen.
Connection with assault PO has just been reported heading south to the Petersburg
Ouch! Every time,
non-priority calls. Please clear it to that.
every time you take a turn like this, you can be like, you are guaranteed to have a car coming at you the wrong way. Even though you are the one the wrong way. That's besides the point. Always a little bit of nitrous after a turn. Trust me, bro. If you want all the small tips about this game, I got you. Like for example, don't hit other cars like this. That's, you know, would not recommend. They are fine, by the way. Everyone is okay. No NPC was harmed in the making of this stream.
Suspect in view. I'm pulling up on him now.
Trust me, bro.
Code 3 chase. Code 6 lost. Now I'm contacting. Control.
Units on the pursuit call. Suspect was
There was
last
a good
seen
pursuit.
southbound on Highway 99.
Ouch.
Set up around the immediate
Watch
area.
the road, dummy.
Remaining units begin patrol within the zone.
I promise, whenever I drive in real life, I actually watch the road. Trust me, bro. Right. Responsible and mature driver, naturally. Right. He's okay. Yeah, thank you that. Thank you for the question. Yeah, you know, it's just it's an important part of driving, I would say, especially like this. Some have tried otherwise. Yeah. Now for the speeding part, once again, I'm responsible, mature driver, to not do that. Lovely. We got it. It's already nighttime here. Oof. 6 roadblocks. Let's see. Oh my god. I'm gonna get all the cars. Huh? You got something to say, player? Do you wish to criticize my driving? Right? Is it not safe enough for you? Is that it? Also look at this fine and lovely 2005 tuning. Beautiful paint. The body kit is actually nice. Somewhat, at least if you look at the rear. Yeah, who does that and what? Like this, for example. Right? Of course, I was looking, the car just happened to spawn in front of me. Like I said, responsible driver first. How did it work for him? Yeah. You know, some people say that 99% of people who had a car accident were actually looking at the road.
Yeah, I'm on that speed
Right.
vehicle call. I think I got him. Stand by.
True statistics.
Yeah, confirmed it's a
Then there's
vehicle
the
code
1% of people that were looking at their phone. That's something, of course. What the fuck was that? I was looking at the road, see? Hmm?
The suspect just flew past me on code 3.
Uh-oh.
Block him, block him.
Good one.
Hey, through, we broke through. We're still code 3.
I was looking at the road, how did that work for me? Okay, now I'm actually... Did you? Hmm? Hmm? I was looking, and yet we still got unlucky. Also this whole circle, if you can take it perfectly, you do not lose 1 kilometer despite the curve.
Attention District 3. We have
So it
multiple
was so
items
satisfying
reported
whenever I
on
managed to do that, which was
Description
never,
matches
but
wanted racer.
if you can,
Suspect was last seen heading east past
it is so
Diamond Park.
satisfying.
Can I get units in the area to respond, please?
Perfectly stay on your lane, assuming you don't have any cars on your lane as well.
Attempting to get up to
Ouch.
contact vehicle.
I was looking, were you looking? Okay, there I was looking too. Hmm? Now I can actually take it right from what I was close. This is supposed to be a shortcut, right? But it's literally more risk than it's worth. Ouch. I hope no one was hit with that bullet, by the way.
Speeder call. Suspect in view.
Not usual, just...
I'm pulling up on him.
Yeah, you know,
He's taking off. Code 3.
there's nothing like driving through a dirt field because Google Map told you to do so. That's French Google Map for you. You know, Google Map tells you to go across whatever dirt road there is or whatever dirt field there is. You tell it, Google, there's no road. The only answer you get is slow. West, right? Ouch. That's what interesting. Yeah, I know, right? Before Criterion took over and like turned the whole franchise into Burnout, because they couldn't make Burnout games anymore, they decided, you know, if we won't make Burnout games anymore, we're gonna make Burnout games that we call Need for Speed. And there you have Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. Not this one. Right. Yeah, that was the fun part. And even when they were destructible, they still were indestructible. That's how it works. Trust me, bro. Like even in undercover and like actually no Pro Street you could actually yeah, you could wreck them, but in undercover you could not. You still had the physical destruction or the visual destruction of Pro Street, but not the internals one. Oh, a French car, look. And that car these days, by the way, is extremely rare and expensive as well. How things age like fine wine. It's actually a pretty good car as well. This generation of Neo being the best. No contest. No, it's rare because they didn't make many of them. Basically. And there wasn't a lot of demands like demand for it back in the day, but now, you know, collectors and stuff actually want it because it's a unique piece of engineering. And a key with a V6 is interesting. You know, yeah, we French people make some interesting cars every once in a while, especially for rally racings. Ouch. Right? One of the best rally racers ever is French. Or Belgian. Was it French? No. Maybe it was Belgian, but we're gonna say it's French anyway, because something. You know. You can tell a Belgian that their rally racers are French, but you cannot tell them that French fries are French. I feel like we kind of stole the credit on that one with the fries. Oh, so where are these guys going? What? Oh, the frame rate. I'm starting to think my PS2 might have some issue because those frame drops are intense. Oh, not the truck. And maybe next time we'll be playing the 360 version as well. I do have a third 360 laying around, I can really plug it without having to plug out my other 360s through the TV and stuff. But yeah, I kind of want to get an original white 360 as well. One of the first models, even though I might not use it much because we're doing up there. Just to have the OG1 somewhere. Ouch. Get lost. I'm kind of on the clock here. I don't have time for your pursuits. Hello, move out, thank you. Yeah. 2 seconds away from losing. Would you not call that being on the middle of a clock? Huh? Or is that not the same? Well, either way, I am in a bit of a pickle. We might not actually make it if this guy slows us down. And he did fucking get out of the way. Okay. Now it's gonna get real. Now let's get into gamer position. Right. Go like this. Now we are playing video games. Ouch. Okay, that's not what I call playing video games, but whatever. We made it.
Details of a possible wanted party are being routed to your screen. Minimal time delay. Vehicle was last seen northbound to the Petersburg interchange. Units to attend.
I got any more details?
vehicle, the purple Renault.
What did she say? Renault? Did you hear that pronunciation? Renault. Renault. Too close. Are we not gonna get the cops this time? I feel like whenever you restart it, you actually don't get the cops. Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, I'm code 3 with that reported driver. He's trying to lose me. Stand by.
Units on the pursuit call. Suspect was last seen heading northbound through the Petersburg
Oops.
interchange. Containment is to include immediate area and everything west of his last known direction of travel. Wait up for further info.
Out of the way. Thank you. You are going to put me in a bit of a pickle on this one. Ouch. That's what you get for existing. Nice try, GG, go next. Did you get your license in a giveaway or what?
1 Echo 24.
Oh, 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 oh. Okay, everything is okay. Trust me, bro. Move out of the way, you are not a tank. You get in front of me, you get hit. That's how physics work. Okay, we have 20 seconds. 20 seconds of margin, we are okay. Actually decent this time.
Code 6 party lost. I need a quadrant set up ASAP.
Cover you.
Back off you. Still code 3.
Boom. Range quality on that car, I am telling you. Okay, what we got? 330. Now what? Oh, what is that? Oh no. Out of all the Chevrolet you can get, you get a Cobalt. What the fuck? Right. You get something like a Camaro, even a Corvette. You get a Cobalt. What is that? Although the handling is quite good, I will give it that.
Associated street racing was just seen eastbound on Highway 201. Units in the area on non-priority calls. Please clear and head up that way.
You got some more info on that vehicle?
Never take the right on this one. Trust me, bro. Just look at the minimap, you will understand why. Okay, so really tapping out that actually. What's going on? What is going on with this?
Yeah, I've caught up to the reported party. He's definitely code 6. He's taking off on me. Code 3, code 3.
Okay, what do the momentum have now on this?
Southbound through the project.
Let me tell you.
Surrounding area. Call is still code 6.
Oula! Okay, there goes my momentum.
Dispatch Bravo 27 closing in from the northwest of the code 6. Acknowledge static quadrant request. Bravo 27, we've got a witness here who ID'd our suspect, but from the sound of it, he could be miles away by now. I'd like to suggest we widen the search.
It sounds goofy whenever you get max speed. And the engine just infinitely hits the ceiling. Are we really done with the cops? Is that how it's gonna be? Never mind. I swear to God the game is listening. Every time I say something, am I just that unlucky? Huh?
Alert the supervisor to advise if necessary.
Unlucky, I guess. Ouch. Ouch. Bro, stop kissing the wall. I know it looks good, but holy moly. There you go. Beautiful. No more coffee to sip on whenever it saves. These ones you literally need to smash the most things you can in existence. Literally just need to cause damage. That we can do. Oh! Now that is a car I can agree with. The 996 may not be my favorite generation, but still very good.
Control East, be advised. Details on possible wanted party repeat routed to your screen. Minimal time delay.
I feel like the game was running so slow on the dogs over there.
Through the boardwalk. Units in the area.
Interesting. Can we, by the way? No, we cannot. Cannot tune in any way. Cannot temper with the settings of the car. Also, what? Holy moly! Already gonna lose this one. Oula. This is gonna be a funny one. Interesting at the very least. Okay, GG. Go next. Also, oh no. The police is here. Unlucky. What is going on with this truck? In the middle of the road. Ouch. Let's hope we don't hit anything on that one. Like a truck, for example. Unlucky cop. Right as I said this, the poor cop got the treatment I was kind of getting. There we go. Also, you literally have some people, by the way, changing up the fan of the PS2 so that it doesn't make any sound anymore. But isn't the fan of the PS2 just iconic? I'm just saying the sound, like this is what makes the sound of the PS2, right? And you have some people changing it like that. You know, you do you, but that's part of the experience, in my opinion. What, I mean, 50k bounty for this. Holy moly, guacamole, torte, lini. Is that right? I think so, yes. TikTok indeed. Not that I will ever use TikTok, please. But don't make me do this. Yeah, exactly. You know, it is part of the package, and I would not have it any other way. It's like a base PS3s and PS4 sounding like jet engines, and the PS4 Pro, PlayStation Airlines. I'm just saying. Like the PS3 literally just sounds like an old power supply, and I'm all here for it. Also, did we just lose all the cops like this? Gaming god, I'm telling you. I crash, they crash. And I don't make it out.
Lost visual. You're working to catch up. Hold on. Back on him. We caught up. Yes, that's fine. As soon as I get by him, we'll advise. Stand by.
Now we just chill and wait. Actually, we can get more bounty. We get 1,000 every minute or so, right? Or maybe not, hopefully not. Okay, no, not every minute, because that will be literally 50 minutes of stalling just to get the 50,000.
I lost a visual here. Hold on. I have a visual. Still code 3.
Oh, get one, nice bonus. I cannot understand a single thing the cops say in their video. Once again, part of the experience. How many do we have? Okay. We can spare 2 of them. I think once we get one of the 3 out, it's gonna start counting down for the backup.
When I get the chance, I'm gonna hit this guy.
Yeah. Get this guy, come on. You got this. Ouch. actually getting to the 50k faster than expected. And now it counts down for the backup. Let's go. See, I got all the strats for this game. Oh. Except that one, but it's besides the point. Ouch. Oh oh. Oh goodness. Let's go.
Vehicle went BCB, heading eastbound past Boundary Mall. I have a go to set up a containment.
The fuck was that scam? What do you mean he saw me? No, he did not. There you go. No scammies, please. Thank you. What do you mean say like this? What? There is a wall. You know what? Come here. Can you still see me there? There. I was gonna talk too fast, but here we go. Can you still see me like this? I don't think so.
Officers on the pursuit call. Suspect vehicle was last seen eastbound past Boundary Mall. Containment to be set up a 10-block radius.
Beautiful. Okay. What's this one? I get the feeling we need to do like the cop one to unlock the next one. The actual pursuit challenge. Oh, beautiful. Finally golf. A golf. Yeah, that's a big golf. Yeah. Well, you know, the golf is not too bad. Just get the engine forged, put a turbo in there. I got scammed. Yeah. Happily scammed. Like the DB9 is probably my favorite Aston Martin ever. The same. In grey like this.
Be advised, we have a 911 report of a possible code 6 driver. Last seen eastbound on Ocean
Beautiful.
Drive. Can I get a unit started up and headed that way?
And he's got a bit well, I think. Probably. I'm not even sure. But
Description on that vehicle. Stand by for update.
yeah.
I'll take that. Heading up to that area.
Ouch. Uh-oh. I don't think we're making it to the next one. If we're already that close on that one. Okay, now we are on hit 4. Now it gets real.
I got suspect in view.
Now it's the big boys playground.
Chase out, he's taking off. Code 3 chase. All units, increase pursuit to condition 4.
Oh. Slow me down, please. Ouch. Would appreciate that. Stay in your lane, I stay in mine. Ouch.
Charlie 12. Give me a situation report when you can.
I had to.
We have heavy traffic. I'm pulling back.
Actually gonna get it. The first one was too close. And I don't understand why.
Cover units be advised. Vehicle was last reported southbound.
Let's go. Easy peasy. Guacamole. Tortellini. Is it me or is it like less heavy on the encoder as well? Whenever I'm actually streaming at less of a resolution. Oh, and I can see the moon out my window. Wow, beautiful. It is pitch black outside, but I got the moon on my window. Let's go. Are we actually unlocked the next one? I didn't remember there being that many as well. That many challenges. Oh, what? Il y a le Mazda. Oula. At least this one has a good ending, I think, right? I think it does. Yes, yes.
Attention District 3. A driver associated with street racing was just seen heading eastbound near Forest Green Country Club.
Why do these cars just get in my way, right?
Any more details on that?
Not my fault if they decided to pick that way to drive.
Another call ahead over that way.
Unlucky. So gonna lose it. No, that was too close. Way too close. Wait. Got something in my... I think we're good.
confirmed it's a vehicle code 3
And hit full. Lovely.
Code 6 party lost. I need a quadrant set up ASAP.
Confirming suspect was last seen southbound through Lyons Tunnel. Containment to be set up at 10 block radius. Stand by for update.
Dispatch, this is Charlie 2-4 requesting 10-8-5. I'm the only one in this quadrant. Everything's back on view. Still code 3. This guy just drove past me. I'm on it.
There's gonna be a lot of them to follow us around. Stop following me, please. Again, never go on the other side of this one. It is one way to lose the race.
He's gone. I need a quadrant. Vehicle lost.
Remaining units be advised vehicle went BCB heading north on Highway 201. 10 block radius on a quadrant has been authorized by supervisor. Details will be provided on your screen.
This is 2 Echo 12. I'm on that roadblock set up east of his last 020.
Dispatch, we got a 2829 suspicious party here. We might have the guy. Dispatch 27, this isn't the race here, but the party does have a warrant to travel in Rosewood. Can we get a transport to Phil?
It's nice already. I had not hit a wall for a few seconds. Beautiful. Like the front of the car is nice, but the rear, holy, oh, oula. The rear is very 2002, which was nice, but in 2002. Okay, what do we got? Is it a Golf? Oh. Just a bit better than a Golf, right? Just a bit. Tiny bit. A bit heavier as well on the ending, but that's okay. Oh, okay, it's not you know that one?
Channel 3 be advised. We just received a complaint about a speeding vehicle. From what we can make out, the description matches a possible wanted suspect. Driver was last seen northbound through the Camden interchange, requesting units to head up.
Okay, straight up. I have a thing for walls tonight because, yeah, I'm gonna blame the controller. Like, my car is just a wall magnet. It's not me going into the walls, it's the walls going to me, right? Like, the car is not actually moving, it's the walls moving. Ouch. See, that was the wall that did that, not me. I was scripted.
Rosewood District. We report a speeding vehicle. Driver has outstanding warrants and multiple entries. He was last seen heading northbound through the Camden interchange. Can I get a unit started on this?
Can you give me more info on that call?
Caller did not get a clear look
Watch
at the
your
vehicle.
corners there,
Standby for decision.
right? That was close.
Just behind that reported call.
Pretty sure my front left wheel
Got a chase here.
hit his hood somewhere.
I can take that. Are you gonna generate a file on this? Disregard that. I got the details.
Briefly was on his hood.
Right, I got him. He just flew by me. I'm still code 3 here.
I hate this one. You're gonna see why. All of the giant concrete holes to hit.
Delta 9. Can you advise
Like this one and this one. Oof. Too close. Hello? Nice. Thank you, Mr. Policeman, for keeping me on the track. Ouch. If it wasn't for the wall. Close with the truck. Oops. Oula! Almost ended right there. There we go! Beautiful, is it not? Gonna be 10:30, I don't want to stop, but I have to make some food because I haven't eaten yet. I literally just launched the stream when I wasn't planning on streaming initially, and then without having had dinner first, so I need to make some food afterwards, and I gotta wake up early as well because I got some work to do as well tomorrow. Not eaten yet. You saw cookies, yeah, but that's not exactly dinner, is it? So who the fuck is making some... Every car passing by is making some light on my wall. I'm like... But yeah. It is if you eat enough of them. Yeah, that's true, but I don't want to waste my cookies on this, you know. I wanna keep them, you know, keep my cookies for when it matters, for when I absolutely need them. Right? For when I work. That's Golf. Yeah, it is. It is a Golf 5, aka the best generation of Golf once again. Although the recent ones aren't too bad, I guess, but yeah. Why won't you make? Because it's my car. It's my car from my career mode. The ones you get with the challenge series are random, or like random. They are set cars. You know, it's a challenge with a given car and a given challenge. But that one is mine. But yeah. And you know, like I said, I'm gonna have to go. I don't want to, but yeah. I gotta eat, and then I don't want to get to bed too late, so that I can not be too tired tomorrow to get some work done. What? Hello Twitch indeed. Yeah, we're on Twitch player. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't on me. I got no encoding or frames dropped on my end, but that wasn't on me. But yeah, I hope you had fun today. I sure as hell did. This is the game of my life, right? The one and only, the game I've had since I was born, pretty much. But yeah, thanks for the drive now. That's what a French taxi is, after all, right? It's lovely. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for watching, looking, chatting, whatever it is. I appreciate it. I hope you had fun. I sure as hell did. Maybe we're gonna be doing more of this every once in a while. We also got some other games on the PS2, right? Right, we got some other stuff. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, looking, chatting. Like I said, I appreciate it. I had fun. I hope you did. Let me show you what we got. Yeah. Have a great rest of your night, evening, day, afternoon, where we are in the world. I'm just gonna show you quickly what game we can play, but I don't have that many on the PS2. And you two don't. Yeah, I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, we got Batman Begins, Gran Turismo 4, Killzone, Need for Speed, and San Andreas because Splinter Cell doesn't work. So I need the DVD for that, but the DVD was fucked, so I cannot play. Look at the road. I will, of course. You know, I'm a responsible driver after all. As you saw for this past 2 hours, I excel at safety. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be live next. I will let you know about that on Discord as well. And I hope to see you next time. Stay yourself, keep yourself